So I'm currently in the house of Dr. Yoshiro Nakamatsu, the Edison of Japan. And there he is, the man himself.
Japan feels very fake. And instantly you feel like you're on a movie set.
Alright, we're on the plane. This plane, man, we're on the way to Japan at the moment. This plane reminds me of like the old school Boeing 747s. Look at the cloth. I just want you to just feel the cloth through the camera. It's that like old school plush style cotton. Like, it's cool. Back when smoking was allowed on the planes.
Clear to land, runway 27 right.
Alright, so just landed in Japan, day one over here, and man, my first impression of the city, it feels like North Korea. There's like this gloomy, dry dread over the country. Everything's just sort of like very systemized, and I don't know why, it almost feels like the city has no soul in it. It's been robbed. Oh, holy shit, there's Bandai Namco. That's crazy. Because I got an interview over there. The next few days I got invited to the head office to do an interview with the designer for Tekken, which is very exciting because I've grown up playing Tekken and I'm the Tekken champion, obviously. And no one can defeat me. And now I'm going to be sitting with the man himself who created Tekken. So, past 3 weeks has been pretty interesting because I've been over like 8 different countries. Been to Dubai, no, actually not 8, 3 countries. Dubai, Japan, and Italy. And I'm just sitting here right now looking into these buildings, right? And I'm thinking of my 2 dogs and whether they know what I've been up to. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're just chilling with my friend right now. A good friend of mine's taking care of them. But they don't know the experiences that I've gone through at the moment. Like going around the world, meeting these people, traveling around Italy, like swimming in lakes, and meeting new Japanese game designers, some of the best Japanese game designers. Like, they just don't know. I find it weird that they'll never know. Like, they're my friends, they should know, you know? So I'm currently in the house of Dr. Yoshiro Nakamatsu. He has been labeled the Edison of Japan, and this is not me saying this is letters coming from George W. Bush over here. Where he's been congratulated, there, signed by George W. Bush. The man is got certificates that you cannot even imagine. He's got an actual day labeled after him in the city of Los Angeles. He has, what's this one, Dr. is the most creative and prolific inventor on earth, having been exceeded Thomas Edison's record of registered patents. And then we have that one there. We have the president and trustee of National University, Yoshiro Nakamatsu. And there he is, the man himself. He's handsome, he's beautiful than as ever.
Thank you.
And all of these are his achievements and his awards.
So, we're inside Dr. Nakamatsu's laboratory where some of his most prolific inventions exist. My boy Kelvin over there in the back. What's up, bro? He's doing the due diligence of beautiful footage. I want to show you some of the stuff that he's got. So he's a IG Nobel winner who maintains ultimate food diary. So apparently he recorded what he ate for 34 years. 34 years, imagine that, day in, day out, lunch, breakfast, dinner, you record it, you have photos of it for 34 years. Like, man, I'd collapse after like 3 days. And people out there can't even stick to a gym routine, man, come on. Oh, yo, that's so cool, look at that. That's a, what do you call it? A shoe with a remote control car on it. I wonder how you do that though, because the remote control would have to control both cars if you're wearing on both shoes. It's made glasses. Look at that shit. That looks like you're a fly or something. Fly vision. Man, this place is ancient. Look at that. Can you believe it, guys? Like, I'm literally inside a Japanese inventor who's literally on the same level as Thomas Edison. I'm in his basement, just looking at all this stuff. So apparently he has 4,000 patents to his name. Look at that stuff. So again, in Dr. Nakamatsu's lab over here. So the City of Orlando proclamation says Dr. Nakamatsu is recognized by the US Science Academic Society as one of the greatest scientists who've ever lived. And Dr. Matsu has over 4,000 inventions and has received a certificate of special recognition from Congress. And he has served as a visiting lecturer over a dozen prestigious universities. No one cares about the university part of things, you know what I mean? Like, that stuff's like not cool. I don't care. Some of his other inventions. And he made these moon shoes. Look at him, what a boss. He's wearing like a suit. Where's the floppy disk? I don't know, but I got a floppy in my pants. So we're out here in Japan, and people don't talk about this, but part of being a producer and making films is, you know, getting things off the go, getting rolling with it. And look, I'm just walking with this massive suitcase full of camera gear with my boy over here, Kelvin. We're in the middle of Japan, on the way to see a $13 billion company, Bandai Namco, one of my favorite gaming companies that make the iconic game called Tekken and some of the most other prolific fighting games ever. I don't know, it's nice to just be learning from the best. Like, what are they doing to create their reality, and how are they so professional? I mean, look at this. This looks like a game, dude. Chick's just sitting there in an umbrella. Like, all these people just look like game characters. Don't you reckon?
Yeah, it's a non-player character in the NPC.
Yeah, they look like NPCs, eh? Like... Japan feels, I mean, I said this about Dubai also. Dubai feels very fake. Japan feels very fake. I don't know, man. I want to go poke someone. Should I go poke someone?
I think you should. They're gonna wake you up.
I get clocked in the face. Yeah, but it's very clean. Very, very clean city. I haven't seen a cigarette butt on the floor yet.
There you go.
Don't ruin it, bro. Come on, man. Haters, bro. They're everywhere. Look at that. Bread rolls. I think we're going to take the train now. Is this the Shinkansen?
No, it's not.
No, no Shinkansen.
No more train.
Just a normal train. No bullet train. No bullet train speed. All right. Let's go, boys and girls. Apparently this is one of the busiest lines in Tokyo. You can just see the sheer magnitude of people. I'm just gonna be breathing on people's necks like a creep. Right, so I've noticed something very different, right? The city. The people are much more happier right now during this time of the night. And it almost seems as like the day is so much full of stress. People are running around, getting to work, doing shit that they don't like to do. And at nighttime, everything's just finished, done. They get to be themselves. I'm seeing more smiles, more people laughing, more people just going out there enjoying. Like these guys, look at them, you can just tell. Man, people see the camera, they shit themselves. What the hell is this? Everything seems so gamey over here, like everything's like a game, like especially at night, like all the lights come on for Japan and can't understand anything. But things look good. You've got your crowns going everywhere as the taxi cars, some of the new crowns out there's the taxi cars too. But yeah, no, it's a very, very, very clean city, man. Good people at night also. Show you some of the car spotting that we do later on. Alright, so just smashed a rice bowl in some little Japanese restaurant and I noticed something really, really weird. Check this out. It's a restaurant, right? Got the river here, train tracks running on the top. But if you look over there, in between the train track beams, support beams, it's a little house. All of these are just houses, right? Another little location over there. Now what's interesting is roughly every 10 minutes or so a train passes from up there and it bashes on the rails, just dodom 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 dodom, and I can feel the vibrations. I'm imagining how it would be for that person living in that home. Like, would they even hear the train anymore? Because are they just so used to it they just blocked it out of their mind completely? But you never know, that person might be the happiest person. He's chilling on a riverfront property. He's got a massage system built into his house that vibrates throughout everything. You just never know. It's all about perspective. Alright, so we'll do some car spotting in Japan over here. And man, I've just seen the cleanest 80 series on the roads in my life. Right there, beautiful.
Can we just go somewhere? I'm actually really tired.
Look at that little thing, what is that? Not even a car, man. It's a Honda. It's cute, huh?
Dad, can you buy a car like this?
Maybe. Man, look how stanced the taxis are over here. Crown taxis, yeah? Toyota Century V12 parking pole up there. And it's right behind a Rolls Royce. And you can tell the size difference on this one is much more superior than that. It's got the exact same road presence, if anything even more. The Rolls Royce looks very classic, old school, just luxury car, but this looks like centuries of just absolute workmanship and legacy passed down in this thing. So this is apparently the biggest electronics stores in Japan. So this is the biggest electronics store in Japan, right? You just walk into this place, man. You just feel the wrath of how much tech really comes out of Japan. I'll just show you just a few things. This is just hard drives over here, right? It goes all the way down there, like it's 100 meters down there. Easy 100 meters. 28 terabytes. Oh my god. It's not that bad. That's $2,000. walking to the main area for Disneyland. Shut your music up. I'll show you guys what it looks like. And instantly you feel like you're on a movie set. I wonder if kids see the whole world this way. You know, like we're in Disneyland, we're looking at that. It looks like a fictitious. It looks like a fictitious train. We know it's fake. It's a fantasy item, right? But when kids look at life, like when they see trains, when they see planes, cars, they look at it in the same way. They're like, wow, like that's something of wonder. Their fantasies ignited, even though it might just be fake and monotonous for us, or not even fake, just normal. Pick up these glasses. Sorry, you won't be able to see what's going on in there because I think it's all like 3D animated and everything. Wait, just wait for it. And you can kind of imagine once society's evolved to such a level where space travel is accessible to the average Joe Blow. Every person can go into space, and you're just standing here. It's like a normal thing for you. Like, oh yeah, just go into space. Kind of like when you're about to board a plane. You're like, it's nothing big. You're like, yeah, just about to board a plane. Bro, look at this line, yeah? It's too big, man. I can't be. To be honest, I just cannot be screwed doing this. Like, you think I'm exaggerating that this place is so big that I'm the only one tired? Nah, man. Let me show you something. People are literally sleeping in a theme park. They're passed out. They're everywhere passed out. Everywhere they're passed out. So I want you to take a look at these buildings, right? Like all these buildings look like little games. Like it's like a Tetris game. Look at that, all the lighting on there. So final day in Japan today, and we're checking out. We're really literally going back to Australia, and you know, one of the things that I'm reflecting over is, as a child, I've always had this one vision that it's just me in this like Asian country, but I'm situated on one of the top stories of a building, and I'm overlooking the city, and I'm doing business with people. I'm working with some of the biggest and the powerful people in that country. And I had this moment. I was sitting in Bandai Namco. I was invited to do a interview with one of the head designers over there for the Tekken series, a game I absolutely love. This company's worth $13.2 billion. And I just had that moment there. I was like, man, I'm right in the middle of my dream right now. And it was a heartwarming feeling. Like it was peaceful knowing that, you know, you can go out there and achieve your dreams. So now going back into Australia, I'm gonna gather together some funding and head off to America to finish the rest of the documentary off, interview a few people over there. So it's gonna be an exciting one ahead. Don't know what the next journey is gonna take, but I think just gotta slow down a bit also and really enjoy and take it all in, man. You're working all the time and you don't really get to enjoy everything in front of you. But there's that joy in working also. This is one thing I don't get about like these really clean countries, even like America and stuff, right? You have a city that's just, you won't find any pieces of rubbish on the floor. It's neat, it's clean, but then rubbish day, there's all this rubbish out here. It just looks so dirty and odd. Like some guy just threw a plastic there. The whole city's been one of the cleanest cities I've ever been in. I gotta bounce actually. I gotta stop having a bit of a rant. My car's here. Alright, I'm in Malaysia right now. I wanted to stop over here for a few hours. I wanted to just see the iconic Petronas Towers, right? And here it is behind me. You can see it. And when you look at it, man, like, this place just looks like steel. This erected steel. It almost looks fictitious when you're standing here looking at it. Like, it doesn't look real. The scale of it, the symmetry between the two, like it's almost like a mirror reflection of each other. Wow. So this is inside the Petronas Towers right now. You can see the lid, and then just layers and layers of, it's a hive. This is a beehive for humans that just come in, feed all the other businesses, and those businesses go on to create more businesses. It's like everyone's just creating their own honey in here. All right, so I waited here just to show you guys how the towers look at night. They've done an immaculate lighting job on it. It looks even more holographic and gamified now. Look at that. Wow. I literally just came to Malaysia to look at this. I got off the airport. I was like, I'm gonna go just look at these towers and dip. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Don't want to see anything else over here. All right, it was a quick stop in KL. I just wanted to see the Twin Towers. Now we got a board at gate T4, Britain. It's all the way down at the end. I think I could pull off a Maori accent the whole way. But this girl over here starts cracking up every time I do it, and then it looks like I'm talking shit